Back, man, back. Been on the house all day relaxing. Had to make a little move here and there. But I ain't really been doing nothing all day, man. Relaxing, man. Doing the things I like to do. Big facts. So yeah, I needed to get into something, man. I gotta get into something real quick. Cause I was watching the new Vlad show that they put on with your boys, China Brimm, Harlem Legend, and Hassan Campbell. And I guess they promoting something that new they about to do and all that. You know, big success to it. I ain't never against a brother that's making some moves. Only thing I'll be against other brothers talking about other people in a negative manner, man, just to make some money off of it. But you know, according to them, that's just what they do. That's what they have their right to their opinions and all that stuff. That's what they say, and which is true. It's a true. That's a fact. But it's just how you say things that can get things started out here, man. That's all that is, man. So, yo, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit the notification so you'll know when I'm in here. And appreciate everybody showing the love. Appreciate the cash apps. Trying to wait for a few people to pile up in here real quick because I want to just go over a few things. Because according to Harlem Legend, he said the journalist that he is, he did some research about 21 Savage. And he said 21 Savage is possibly working with the police or worked with the police because of the charge that he had. And I kind of remember something about a charge that he had, but I can't remember what the charge was. Hey, Ribos.
Yo.
You remember the charge 21 Savage had?
What, the immigration shit?
Nah, it was something C-Post had a charge before that would have caused him to get deported or whatever. That's.
Oh, yeah, did him a charge.
He got caught with a burner.
Yeah.
When they found out that he was really here illegally or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Found out that
he was over here without a green card.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So getting caught with a burner would mean he got caught by himself. But that don't mean that nobody can't work for the police. But he had a charge, and they said that that charge disappeared. Nobody didn't hear nothing about it. You heard anything about it?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I didn't either. So Harlem Legend gave a good point. A good point. So I did what he said. He said that you can research about the charge because it's public information or whatever, which is true. So that's what I did. I went straight to Chat GPT. I ain't Googled. I went to Chat GPT. And I should have Chat GPT'd it while I was up here and let y'all hear it. But everything Chat GPT said and everything I asked it is right here. So I'm gonna read it off to y'all real quick. But first, I'm gonna use this under fair use to let y'all hear what Harlem Legend and China Brimm was speaking out on real quick, and then we'll get to that.
Area.
Hold on.
So what is you talking about?
I need you to slow it down.
Hassan Campbell.
Say
no,
it again.
no. Where do you live at? No, where do you live at?
To say.
Where do you live at? In the suburban, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what is?
He said you live in the suburban. That was China Brimm. Everybody make mistakes, though. We can't hold him a fault for that. Everybody make mistakes. And he even checked himself before anybody else checked him. Let's go.
Look, I said suburban. Man, God bless America. Suburban.
He also be said the after David or something like that. I hope somebody checked him with that. But everybody make mistakes. This ain't even about none of that. Let's go.
Yeah, right?
Suburbs.
Suburbs.
2025 suburban.
Yeah, I'm off. Everybody know that. I'm China Brimm. I have the right.
When y'all finish,
I got
I'm
20
gonna give y'all
years in the system.
No, so this is crazy, y'all, right? So when they finish debating, I want to give them some very vital information to me being a journalist that I am. I want to give y'all very vital information that may be going over some of our heads.
About what?
So,
Go ahead.
You want me to get into it?
Go ahead.
So 21 Savage, those of you that don't know, he has a U visa. So I need everybody out there in the YouTube world, in the streaming world, pull out your phone and I need you to actually Google what is a U visa.
Confidential informant.
So him having a U visa is
China Brimm said confidential informant.
actually him cooperating. Yeah, because we all remember the case report. See, a lot of people don't understand this shit. I understand. I'm a journalist, so I go back and actually.
This is one thing about this, though. If he Googled the case, he should know what the case is for. He should be saying something like, he got locked up for so-and-so. I just asked my homie just now, yo, what was the case for? Because I couldn't remember myself. So if he's a journalist, he's supposed to investigate everything so he can speak it all fluently. Don't just get straight to the point about one thing, man. Don't get to the one thing. Say what he got locked up for, too, because of the point that you're trying to make. But let's listen.
You look at all this stuff. And I know he just caught a case not too long ago, right?
Yes.
And he was going to be deported.
And Jay-Z.
What's the name of the case?
Somebody stopped it. And
China Brimm said that Jay-Z helped him out. Let's go.
yeah, waved their leg and got it in and stopped it. Well, he has a U visa.
So if Jay-Z helped him out, then why would he be working with the police if Jay-Z helped him out? What is they trying to say about Jay-Z? He's helping out people that rap. I'm trying to figure this one out. Y'all drop something on the comments with this one, man. In real life, y'all drop something in the comments. Let me know what he mean by Jay-Z helped him out. But we're going to finish listening.
So those of you that don't know out there what a U visa is, they are fucking contracted to actually help the police or you won't be in this country.
Basically.
So while we all sitting around as street
That's what I was
niggas
trying to get to.
blogging and fighting over who's a snitch and who's not a snitch,
Wow.
y'all might want to look at that and take a very good eye on that because it's disgusting.
Thank you.
So when 21 Savage makes that he has a U visa, look.
It's only disgusting if we definitely know that it's true. Yeah, it would be disgusting now if that's true. But you can't say it. You got to finish knowing everything that you are standing on right now. The whole point that you're making, you got to stand on all that. But let's listen.
Look it up. It's a public record.
Wow.
And it says
Hassan said, wow. Hassan stunned.
Google, they are to cooperate with local law enforcement. Local and foreign law enforcement, to be exact.
That's a fact.
So while you Negroes...
That's why I was with you.
So now I did just what he said. I went in and went to the chat GPT. I said, if a person, I didn't use 21 yet. I just went into this. I said, if a person has a visa, does that mean that they are confidential informants? The chat GPT said, not necessarily. A U visa is a non-immigrant visa for victims of certain crimes. And a victim means something happened to a person or, you know, y'all know what a victim is. Certain crimes who have assisted law enforcement. While it does come with protections, it doesn't automatically mean that the person is a confidential informant. There are specific legal protections in place, but the confidentiality aspect depends on the situation and the agreements with law enforcement. If you have, all right, that's one. Then I asked it, so what is the purpose of a U visa if you're not a confidential informant? It says the main purpose of a U visa is to protect victims of certain crimes like domestic violence, human trafficking, or other serious offenses who have helped law enforcement in the investigation or prosecution of those crimes. It allows them to stay in the U.S. legally and potentially get a path to permanent residency, meaning it gave them enough time to get stuff together. And or he might have copped out to it, is why we didn't hear nothing about it. But that's my opinion on that. Y'all drop something in the comment, let me know if I'm wrong. Hold on, let me see. It allows them to stay in the country, in the U.S. legally and potentially get a path to permanent residency. The idea is to encourage victims to come forward without fear of deportation and to help law enforcement solve crime. So even if someone isn't a confidential informant, the visa still provides important protection and legal status. Then I asked it, so basically if you have a U visa, that means you have worked with law enforcement before? It says exactly, to qualify for a U visa, you generally need to have been a victim of a qualifying crime and you must have cooperated with law enforcement by providing information or assisting in the investigation or prosecution. That cooperation is a key part of the visa, which means, once again, he might have just copped out, say, yeah, I had the gun. All right, I'll take blame for it, but I need a U visa to work on getting a chance to stay here. And then I asked it, do 21 Savage, the rapper, have a U visa? It said, as of October 2023, 21 Savage is now a lawful permanent resident of the United States, which allows him to travel internationally, although he initially applied for a U visa in 2019. It's not entirely clear if that application was approved due to backlogs. Ultimately, his lawyer, not Jay-Z, his lawyer confirmed that his immigration process concluded, but that don't mean Jay-Z didn't help with the process. The process concluded successfully, granting him permanent residency and allowing him to travel freely. Then I asked it, so he does not have a U visa? It said, exactly. That's correct. He did initially apply for it, but ultimately he transitioned to permanent residency and he does not hold a U visa at this point. That's one. Then I asked it, was he ever granted the U visa? From what's publicly known, 21 Savage initial U visa application was indeed part of his immigrant journey, but due to the long processing times and complexities, he eventually received permanent residency instead. The U visa was part of the process, but it's not final status. He holds now, so in short, he wasn't ultimately granted the U visa. So he wasn't even granted the U visa. Harlem Legend says he has a U visa right now. That's what his exact words. Y'all tell me if I'm bugging. Do I gotta I'm gonna replay it back when I finish reading this. Then I asked, what made him apply for the U visa? 21 Savage applied for the U visa because of his past experience as a victim of a crime. In his case, it was replied to his immigration situation and the issues that arose from it. Essentially, the U visa would have helped him by offering legal protection and a pathway to stay in the United States, while also allowing him to assist law enforcement. It was part of the broader effort to address his unique circumstances and ensure his safety and stability. Then I asked it, why would he need to assist law enforcement? The U visa is specifically designed to encourage victims of certain crimes to cooperate with law enforcement because it helps law enforcement investigate and prosecute crimes more effectively. By providing information, victims can help law enforcement bring perpetrators to justice, which in turn benefits public safety. For victims, this cooperation is part of the criteria to qualify for the U visa, and it also ensures that they receive protection from deportation and other forms of retaliation. It's kind of a mutual benefit for both the victim and law enforcement. Then I asked it, did he actually cooperate with the police for his crimes? And it said, in 21 Savage case, the details about his specific cooperation with law enforcement haven't been fully disclosed to the public. The U visa process generally requires that the victim assist law enforcement in some capacity, but the specifics can vary widely depending on the circumstances. In his situation, the focus was more on the broader immigration issue. In his circumstance, listen again, in his situation, the focus was more on the broader immigration issue and the legal challenges he faced. So while he did contribute to certain investigation, the exact details are not entirely public. Then I asked it, what was his charges at the time? At the time of his initial immigration issues, 21 Savage faced concerns related to his immigration status, particularly around the fact that he had been in the U.S. for a long time without legal status. He wasn't originally charged with any crimes directly related to the U visa application. Instead, the main issue was that he was found to have been in the country illegally and had an expired visa. Over time, his legal team worked to resolve that status, which ultimately led to him gaining permanent residency. So it was more about immigration status than criminal charges in that context. I asked, so he didn't have any criminal charges before he was seeking the U visa? They said, that's correct. He didn't have criminal charges before he was seeking the U visa. It says, that's correct. The primary concern for 21 Savage at that time was related to his immigration, meaning to be protected until he could figure out how to get permanent residency here in the United States. I'm gonna finish reading. At the time was related to his immigration status rather than any criminal charges. He didn't have a criminal record that was directly tied to the U visa application. The U visa in general is for victims of crimes who assist law enforcement. And in this case, the focus was more on his immigration situation and the legal complexities around that. And that's all that was. So he didn't even have a charge when he was filing, and he was under the U status, under the U applications. So that trying to call him a rat on a huge platform like that isn't cool. And y'all heard him say it himself. He did his own investigation because he do journalism work. Y'all heard him say it.
Basically.
He's not a snitch.
Wow.
Y'all might want to look at that and take a very...
Let's go back to it, man.
Yeah, because we all remember the case in court. See, a lot of people don't understand this shit. I understand. I'm a journalist, so I go back and actually look at all this stuff.
So he's a journalist. He actually go back and look at all this stuff. I just looked it up, and that was ChatGPT, man. So tell me if ChatGPT making it up, because ChatGPT goes through files, records, everything. He just said it.
And I know he just cooperating. Yeah, because we all remember the case in court. See, a lot of people don't understand this shit. I understand. I'm a journalist, so I go back and actually look at all this stuff. And I know he just caught a case not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
And that's my point. If you go back and look at all this stuff, and I'm not coming there, homie, I'm just saying, if you're going to go back and look at those parts of saying that, you know, that the U visa consists of a person being a rat, know what he was charged with also, because I didn't. I just had to ask my homie in here. So ask what the charges was, what it was for, and all of the above, and then make your claims. But now y'all just heard what the ChatGPT just told me. His wasn't even consistent of around a criminal charge and none of that. And when he was filing for it, he didn't have a criminal charge. So the journalist part that he did was just Google what the U visa is about and who gets U visas and all of that. ChatGPT got down to the bottom of it. Real facts. And these are the things is you know, what make these podcasters that say they have their own opinion, but they say what they say about other people and tear other people down, which is normally our own culture. They got other people to tear down. When y'all gonna go and get Abercrombie and Finch and find out about their case and what they got going on? And what they really did to them boys that, you know, allegedly is accusing them of doing. And their case quiet. We all over this Puff Daddy stuff. And we all over who is a rat and who is telling. A lot of y'all out here that is on these, watching these platforms be chiming in with y'all opinion about ratting and rats. And y'all don't even know what rat really is. Y'all don't even understand the concept. Y'all just hear about it and y'all put your little 2-piece in it because y'all know it's something that's not supposed to be done in our culture. And y'all just be chiming in and making the uproar more and more and more. All of it is real straight up ignorance. But it just said that homie 21 Savage was not, when he filed it. Now if I'm wrong, y'all prove me wrong. Drop something in the comments, man. Make sure y'all share this because this need to be heard. Everybody can't just keep calling people rats and not have all of their T's crossed and their I's dotted. What was he locked up for? Y'all drop that under the bottom. My boy said it was for a blower. So y'all let me know. So if he was, maybe he told him it was mine. I'll take that charge and probably got probation if it was his first time. Especially down there in the South, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. I did what Harlem Legend said. I went and I Googled it. Well, excuse me. I went and ChatGPT'd it. I went to the next level. I went to the new move. So yeah, that's my take on that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it. Drop them comments, man. Please hit that like button. If you're new up here, please subscribe. Please subscribe, man. And hit the notification so you'll know when I'm up here, man. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Hey, I can't make this stuff up. I just come and bring it, man. That's it. Salute.